Hey guys, my name's Genevieve. Those of you watching this probably already know that because that's probably how you found me by knowing me already. But if you happened upon me by chance, even though I don't really believe in chance, if you happened upon me by synchronicity, then my name is Genevieve. um, this is going to be just a little basic tutorial on some simple back stretches followed by a little meditation. So a lot of my students have been requesting homework. They come, they do yoga with me, and then they go off into the world to spread their light. And they want a little homework to maintain their clarity, their grace, their peace. So this is just a little tutorial on back stretches and a little meditation to keep you in those yoga vibrations. I picked this corner of my studio because my friend Hoya here, her full name is Hoya Crimson Queen, great name, right? She is flowering, and I don't think you guys can see it that well from there, but if I remember, I will turn the camera to her at the end of the video because she's got a bunch of blossoms and they're amazing and they smell great. They even taste great because she has this sweet nectar that comes out of them, which is what is attracting all those ants there. So I just wanted to share her beauty with you guys. And I also brought my other friend, Rose of Jericho. So see if you can get a good look at her. She's just opening up. The beautiful thing about this plant is that she can lay dormant for years and she'll look like a dried up little tumbleweed, little ball, and she'll look totally dead. And once you place her in water, she turns green and starts to blossom open. And she smells so good. She smells like earth, if that makes any sense. So I brought her to lend her powers of resilience to the class. So she can be dormant for years and then she can come back to life whenever her powers, her love is needed in the world. And I think it's a beautiful lesson that sometimes it's good to be dormant for a little while to heal and rest. And then that gives you the strength to have longevity and resiliency. So I just like to bring my plant friends around to bring their chemistry, bring their lessons, and their vibrations. They're pretty chill. They're nice to have around. So for those of you who are newer to yoga, please be mindful of what you're feeling. If anything hurts, ease up. Take modifications. Feel free to skip things if it doesn't feel right for you. This is going to be different for everyone. First and foremost, we focus on the breath. The main point of doing all these poses is so that we can open up the body and allow in more breath, right? Allow in more energy flow. So we'll focus on sitting, any comfortable seated position. If there is no such thing as a comfortable seated position for you, you could sit on some cushions, some pillows, or even sit on a yoga block, and maybe having your hips elevated will bring you into a little bit more comfort. Close your eyes and start to become aware of this moment, the sounds that you hear, the feel of the air on your skin. Your surroundings, your environment. And then draw inward, become aware of your body. Feel your sit bones, your tushy, rooting into the earth. Feel your crown reaching up to the sky. Feel the space that you take up in your physical form. Let's bring our awareness a little bit more subtle. Notice your breath, the speed of your inhales and exhales, your tempo, the length of your inhale versus the length of your exhale. Notice your heart rate. Notice your thoughts. Keep getting more and more subtle. Bring your awareness to your aura, your electromagnetic field, the space around you. And continue this practice of awareness, of noticing as we move through each pose. Allowing each pose to give you a new awareness, a new perspective. And through that awareness, we can start to create shifts, create change. Starting with our breath, create a little change in the tempo of your breathing. Inhale a little longer, exhale a little longer. Inhale and puff your belly out like a big Buddha belly. Exhale out the mouth like a sigh. Inhale, puff your belly out. Exhaling out the mouth. One more. Inhaling, big Buddha belly. Exhaling out the mouth with a sigh. Now try that same breath, but with your mouth closed. So it's still kind of a ha sound as your mouth is closed and you're breathing in and out through your nose. We call that ujjayi breathing. It's kind of like a wave coming in and coming out. It's a metronome, setting a tempo, creating a really smooth, rhythmic pace for your body to move to dance to, for your energy, your thoughts, your nervous system to move to. So you're creating your own little symphony here. And perhaps every part of you starts to sync up to this tempo that you conduct. We'll start to add some movement to the breath. Grab your shins or your knees. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin. Inhale, lift your heart, spread the collarbones as you look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under as you round the spine. Take a few at your own pace. You can take it as deep or as shallow as feels comfortable for you in this moment as you warm up your spine and observe with your inner eye. What are you feeling? What do you see going on around your back? Bringing it back to center. Circling here. So imagine your pelvis is a bowl, because it kind of is. And we're going to stir that bowl with the spine. So drawing your hips over to one side, forward, other side, and back. Coordinating with your breath. Inhaling as you draw forward. Exhaling as you draw back. Waking up this plexus of nerves at the base of the spine, all around your pelvis. And taking it the other direction. Inhaling and exhaling. Creating this coordination, this synchronicity between breath and body and perhaps even your energy, all syncing up to a steady tempo. And bringing it back to center. Now those same circles we did down lower, we're going to bring those circles up a little higher towards our thoracic spine, aka upper back and chest, the rib cage area. So imagine you have a hula hoop around your chest, and you're going to hula hoop around. Take it to one side, take it forward, take it to the other side, and then back. And then see if you can connect those movements to become fluid and connect it to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Circling the other direction. It's a little sticky in this area, more so than the lower, because there's rib cage here. And bring it back to center. All right. Walking your hands a bit forward, dropping your chin towards your chest, letting the head be so heavy that it creates a little pull along your upper back and into the neck, the cervical spine. And drawing your right ear to your right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest. Walk yourself back up. My little doggy Roxy's here. All right. Adding a little bit of side bending, so stretching through the waist, through the ribs, through the lats, maybe even into that lower back QL area. Taking your right hand down, lifting your left arm up and over, looking up towards your inner elbow. Maybe even bringing that left forearm, or right forearm rather, to the floor, but only if that keeps both sit bones on the mat. So that's what's most important. Keep your sit bones, your tushy, rooted to the ground. As you side stretch, reach your left arm back down by your hip. Inhale, reach it back up overhead. There's my other doggy Rex. Exhale, bringing your arm down. Inhale, bringing it up like a little one-armed snow angel. One more time. Exhale to bring it down. Inhale to reach it up and overhead. Hold it here. Twist your heart, your sternum up towards the ceiling as you look up. And then bring it back to center. Arms reach up. Take it to the other side. Left hand down. Right arm up and over. Maybe you want to bring that forearm down if you're feeling pretty warmed up, but not at the expense of your foundation. Keep your sit bones rooted, especially that right sit bone. As you twist and look up, and then reaching that right arm down by your side. Inhaling, right arm back overhead. Exhaling, bringing it back down. Each time reaching a little further over your head. Stretch through those lats. And bring it back down as you exhale. One more time. Inhaling, arm reaches up. Exhaling, hand back down. As you inhale and reach your arm overhead, hold it here and twist to look up. Heart towards the sky. And bring it up. Inhale, arms reach. Get long through the torso. And add a twist. Right hand behind you, left hand to your right knee. Inhale, get long in the spine. And exhale, twist, looking over your right shoulder. Each inhale, a little micro movement, getting taller. Each exhale, twisting a slight bit deeper. Inhaling, arms reach up as you look forward again. And take it to the other side. Left hand behind you, fingers point back. Right hand to your left knee. Inhale, get tall. And exhale to twist, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, look forward, reach the arms up. And then exhale, take your hands down behind you. Interlace your fingers. Start by pulling your arms up, 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 away from your lower back. Now mine go up pretty high, but maybe yours go a little bit like this or like this, and that's okay. Even if you can't reach your hands, you can use a towel or a belt or a strap to grab a hold of. So it all works. There's always ways of modifying the poses to suit your body rather than forcing your body to suit the pose. Reach the arms up as far as they'll go, still sitting up tall. Bend your elbows and start to take your hands over towards your right hip as close as they'll go without forcing, just kind of inviting, encouraging. So they may not go all the way, and that's all right. Right ear to right shoulder as you pull your shoulder blades down your back. Letting the heaviness of your head create a little lengthening through the left side of your neck. Gently shaking your head yes while you're here, dropping your chin towards your chest. Perhaps that moves the information, the sensation towards the back of the neck, and you can feel into that, into your upper traps, down your upper back. Maybe it even goes deep down into your shoulder blade. Release, bring your arms back. And bend your elbows, take it to the other hip, over towards the left hip as close as they'll go without force. And drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Allow your shoulder blades to be heavy down your back. As you allow the heaviness of your head to create a little tractioning through the side of the neck. Gently shaking your head, yes, chin towards chest. If you find a spot that feels informative, you can hang out there. I say informative because that leaves it open-ended so that you can feel whatever is there, maybe with less words of judgment and more of an open-ended sensation, allowing you to feel it without labeling it, allowing it to shift and change, maybe shifting and changing in its intensity. Releasing back to center, bring your arms back, inhale. This time folding forward as you reach the arms up and away from your back. You can fold as little or as much as you comfortably can. Inhale brings you back up. Release your arms. Okay. Walking your hands forward as far as you comfortably can go. And then take your hands over towards your right knee and pull your nose towards your knee. Let the head again be heavy to create a little bit of pull. Reaching your left arm up, twisting open. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, bring it back down, nose towards knee. Walking it back to center and over to the other side, nose towards your left knee. Keep your sit bones rooting behind you, downward into the earth. Inhale to reach your right arm up, twist open, open, open. Exhaling, hand back down, nose down to your knee. Let the head be heavy. Walk it back to center, and then walk up to seated again. If you need to give your legs a little stretch from being bent, shake that out. Apologize if I have dirty feet. Actually, I don't. I don't apologize if I have dirty feet. It's a good thing to have dirty feet. Connect with the earth. Be earth children. Okay. Let's add our twist with a side bend. We'll combine them together. So take your right hand behind you again. Left hand to your right knee. This time look forward. Reach your right arm up and over. Perhaps there's a slight bend in the left elbow, the bottom elbow, to help you twist your heart up as you look up. Inhale, arms reach up, look forward. Exhale, take it to the left. Left hand behind you, your fingers point back. Right hand to your left knee. Look forward though, reaching your left arm up and over, side bending to the right. Perhaps a slight bend in that bottom elbow, that right arm, as you twist your heart up, sternum up, look up. Inhale brings you back up, arms reach up. And exhale, arms down by your sides. Grabbing your shins or your knees again. Inhale, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, round the spine and tuck your chin. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale to round. One more. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. And exhale to round. And bring it back to center. Okay, so those are some basic movements for your back. Nothing fancy, but those are all the basic movements that you want to have into life, to have longevity, like my Jericho rows here, right? So to review, those movements are side to side, rotating one way, rotating the other way, and folding forward and coming backwards. right? Those are the basic movements. Plus, you could even add this elongation as you reach up towards the sky and down towards the earth. That's a movement too. That's a good one. So those are the basic movements of the spine. Try and get a little bit of those every day, and you're going to have a nice, healthy spine that's going to be fluid and flexible. Our work is to keep that spine clear. In yoga, we call that spine the Sushumna Nadi. It's a main channel. Think of it kind of like a highway. You want it clear because it's an energy highway, an information highway, sending messages back and forth from your brain to every part in your body, every organ, every muscle fiber, every bone. So we want that communication center clear. So we do these movements to remove any obstructions, be them physical or energetic obstructions. We clear. And now you're like a clear antenna. You're open, open to receive and open to send, sending and receiving messages, energy, vibrations, whatever, whatever. From this open state, we move into meditation. So if you want to stay a little longer, we're going to move into a sound bath. I don't know how that sound bath is going to translate through these AirPods. I will eventually get some better gear, but for the time being, this is what we got. If this doesn't translate, feel free to put on whatever music gets you into a meditative mode. I like sound bath meditations or even whales. That's a really nice one. Whatever works for you. Get into a comfortable position. You can stay seated or you can lay down. That works really nicely too, if you're in a place where you can do so. Even better, if you can go outside, be outside and attuned to the vibration of nature. Let it be slow and mellow and get yourself into a place, into a state, into a vibration of peace. Sync up with that. We have this entrainment where we match other people, other beings. We match our environments. We match up with things to connect with them, right? We're empathetic beings. We want to match your vibration and be where you are. And that's not always a healthy thing when you're matching a chaotic vibration. So be mindful of your environment, of your relationships. Start to match up, sync up, and train with vibrations that you see as being helpful and healthy and beneficial for yourself. Okay? As you get into your meditative position, perhaps you close your eyes and you soften the obvious stuff. Relax your body, your feet, your ankles, your shins, your thighs, your hips, melting your back into the mat. Ribs in your chest. Unclench your hands, melt through your arms, and drop your shoulders down into the floor. Soften your neck and your jaw. Unclench your teeth as you relax your cheeks and your eyes and your forehead, even your scalp. Take an inhale and hold it. Take a big collective exhale with your whole body. Allow your body to breathe, to pulsate, to be this clear antenna. What are you receiving? What channels are you picking up through this antenna? Be specific, be precise with what you're calling in to your open antenna. What do you want to hear, see, and manifest for yourself? Take a moment to envision what your antenna is tuning to. And then start to soften more subtle parts of you. Soften your thoughts. Perhaps you envision yourself grasping a hold of a thought and watch it run through your fingers like sand as it dissipates and disappears. Soften your grips on your judgments of how things should be, allowing for space of how things could be. Even more subtle, your energy body. Soften your aura, your electromagnetic field, your torus. Send a pulsation of relaxation through your field like ripples through water. Breathing not only with your body, but with your whole energetic field. Feel it expand as you inhale and contract as you exhale. Inhale with your whole being. Exhale, let it go. If you notice clenching anywhere throughout the body, throughout your mind, or your energy field, invite it to soften. Massage the hard edges of it with your breath and awareness. Watercolor it into a softer vibration. And settle into the stillness that exists deep within your center. All vibrations exist within you. The potential for any vibration exists at all times. Perhaps you learn to move through the different vibrations at will. A good one to know is your still center. Find that place. It's a grounded and calm place. It's a good space to move to make decisions from, to gain guidance, or to simply rest in that stillness and allow your body to move into a healing mode. The more you visit this place, the easier it will be to find your way there. And better yet, take others there with you. We learn the way so that we can show the way. Bring your awareness back to that field around you, that subtle energy field. That field that makes you zap someone when you run your feet along carpet. Notice if any colors come to mind. Notice if there's a lightness of being in that sense of space around you. And bring your awareness in a little bit more tangible to your breath, feeling the rise and fall of your belly as you inhale and exhale. Returning back to your physical form, feeling the density of your bones, feeling gravity on this physical form as you wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle your wrists and ankles. Inhale to reach your arms overhead. Exhaling out the mouth. Hugging your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze as you rock from side to side. Eventually rocking all the way to either side and holding yourself there in that fetal position. Recognizing this tempo that you've created of breath, of body, of thought, of energy. This tempo stays with you. And you share it with others. This is your song. This is your symphony. You bring it into your environments and into your relationships. This is how we share our practice. This is how we share our grace. Just through being. That's enough. Come into any comfortable seated position that works for you. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Lifting your chest, your heart to meet your thumbs, and dropping your head so that your third eye meets your fingers, connecting your head and your heart. May our intuition be guided by love. Thanking yourself for igniting the light within you. May you in turn be a source of light for others. Namaste. Thank you guys for letting me be of service. Have a great rest of your day and week. Feel free to check back to this channel for different stretches and meditations. And I'm so blessed to know you. Thank you.